It's been just under a week since Topeka native and Shawnee Heights alum Ty Zentner kicked the field goal of his life in overtime of the Big 12 championship. I sat down with Ty yesterday to hear what that moment was like and learn more about his journey to get to Manhattan.
I kind of looked back to the sideline as I was taking the field, and I was like, just kind of had a moment where I was like, wow, they're sending me out here to do this.
This being kick the winning field goal for Kansas State in the Big 12 championship.
It felt incredible. It was special, and you know, it's hard to describe that feeling. It was just so incredible.
The people who have been with Ty since before he was a Wildcat say there was no doubt in their minds he'd make that kick.
And the fact that he walked on that field with that smile on his face and knew 100% that ball was going right through the middle of the field goals and we were winning this football game was unbelievable, and I knew he was going to make it.
Back in his Shawnee Heights days, Ty was a soccer player who didn't start football until his senior year when he just wanted to play with his friends.
He would come from soccer, change, and then run it on the practice field. And by the time he got to practice, we were already running our wind sprints toward the end of practice. He'd jump on the sideline and he would run cardio with the team after a full soccer practice. And then after that, he'd stay with me for an hour, hour and a half, and we would kick.
After graduation and 2 years spent at Butler, Ty came back to Northeast Kansas to join the Cats. Halfway through this season, he took on kicking, punting, and kickoff duties.
It's kind of cool to be able to share my story, and I hope it inspires other kickers and other Kansas players that might not get a shot immediately out of high school, but find a way through the JUCO program or other schools in Kansas and then make their way up.
After the Big 12 championship win, Coach Kleiman said there may not have been a more valuable member of the team in the second half of the season than Ty.
It's who Ty is. I mean, that's the epitome of him. He's always been an all-in guy. You know, whatever we've asked him to do, whether it's in high school or at Butler or at Kansas State, he does whatever it takes.
And this Kansas kid is by no means shy about his love for K-State.
This team, Chris Kleiman, I love this team. I die for this team. I